Okay, we are live.
Oh.
Hello, everybody. We are live, and I'm not sure if anybody's watching us, but we are.
Hello, all of you that are watching us.
Hello to everybody that is not watching.
This isn't the meeting that you're looking for.
So, whoever's watching us, we are all in Barcelona, and we've been here for a few days, and this is the first time that we've done a summit with all of the head honchos of CDV. And we've been doing a lot of talking about stuff that we've got, well, stuff that we've done, stuff that we've got coming up, and lots of work that's up on that board up there that we have all taken on for the near and midterm future. Rocky, show them banner.
There's nothing to see here.
Yeah, really.
And for those that don't know who's who here, okay, that guy standing up is Rocky.
Hello.
That woman that's really far from me is my lovely wife, Paula. That dude with the beard over there that used to be not so gray, that's Daniele. I'm obviously Michael. That one with a big smile over there waving, wave.
Stand up.
Maggie, wave, say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Okay. Right over here is Mia Mata from Portugal. What's your name again?
I don't remember. I always change color of my name.
Yes.
You know, I'm always different.
People last week called you Chiara.
Chiara.
Yes. That's Kiara. Okay. She's the one that we have to give receipts to. Right over here is Nadia. She's very talkative. Okay. And Yebisete Nicola. He's the Croat, so he is our resident Rocky. And then missing from this picture, because he had to catch an early flight, was Mislav.
Yeah.
Okay. And so the biggest news that we need to tell everybody about, okay, is welcome to CDV. Marta's now a full partner in CDV.
Can I pop the champagne?
Yes!
I thought we were doing this music.
Don't drink anything here. But can I pop it like for real?
Pop it, dude!
Don't
Just don't pop it into the laptop.
break the window, please.
No!
Oh, jeez!
Everybody see you. What's happening?
You can't take Croatians out.
We gotta make this quick because we're gonna get kicked out of this workspace.
Yeah, this is not CDV.
Even if they put us in the basement, it's still not good enough.
So for those of you that don't realize this, we are batshit crazy all the time. And how many people are watching? I can't tell. It doesn't tell me.
I think they're gonna get the reruns.
Hi guys. So we're gonna get drunk with you guys. There's a lot to talk
I
about though, right?
think half a bottle of Prosecco or Cava between 12 people is gonna get anybody.
We're annoying.
anything.
So for those that don't know who's who, like I mentioned everybody's names, but Kiara is the one that makes sure we pay our bills.
Sometimes.
No, right!
But more important, pay the bills, pay the receipts.
Marta runs the office in
You're too
Portugal,
kind.
and we actually do have an office in Portugal
You have
now.
two bottles, right? You can be more generous. You have two bottles.
Oh,
Just make
we
sure I
have
get
good
some.
budget. I know another one.
Budget.
Okay. Nikola runs Croatia,
Yes.
or at least he thinks he does.
I don't do anything.
Yeah.
So,
You serve champagne.
Nadia works in the office in Portugal with Marta. Rocky, he finds really good bars.
It's a gift.
It's a gift. It's a curse.
Paula makes sure that Kiara does pay all the bills.
I really don't care, honestly.
Daniele is the one that makes sure that, like, whatever we're doing, that it's actually happening, right?
Yeah.
And make sure that the people that are supposed to be doing stuff are actually doing the stuff.
Sometimes.
Maggie's the one that answers most of your emails, and Maggie is also doing a lot of the marketing stuff. And Mislav, who's not here, is our new
Marketing
Video,
member.
And we're rearranging
marketing.
the roles or something.
Media, in charge of media.
Yeah, he's running the whole media, the media empire.
And in case no one knows, we won this morning.
And we won.
And we had a scavenger hunt, and they won, and we lost.
Cheers.
And we were
Cheers.
second.
Cheers.
Wait. I
Cheers.
know this.
Okay.
Rocky. No, it's a favorite line.
Glasses.
They should really know that this is the last part of our meetings, not the first part.
We were actually serious for a little while, but.
We were not.
No,
Yeah, we were.
What?
I
We were
yelled
not.
a few times.
What?
We all yelled a few times.
Yes.
Put the knife down.
But we
So,
have cold cuts and cheeses and olives.
and we're going for an amazing dinner soon,
Mhm.
or soon.
Yeah, like 5.
And we're in Spain. We're gonna go for an amazing dinner at about midnight.
Yeah, we'll be early.
Early bird.
Yeah.
So I have an idea, since we just spent the last couple of days talking, why don't we each kind of like talk a little bit about what's going on? Okay, and I've been doing all the talking so far.
I know, but you're on a roll.
Yeah.
I'm on a roll.
Yeah.
You're like butter,
So
baby.
we have basically done some reorganization because as I'm sure a lot of you guys know, we've done a lot of growing over the last few years. So we're kind of making sure that everybody, we've created work groups and which teams do what, which teams don't do things so that we don't end up having chaos.
Mine will do nothing.
But most of all, it's been with a very serious focus on not losing our heart and staying true to who we are, despite the fact that we've done a lot of growing, and never to become like those other people out there, and how we're gonna do so and manage everything without losing any of that. And I think we did a pretty good job.
I think so.
Yeah, I think we did a really good
There are a
job.
lot of plans ahead of us.
A lot of plans ahead of us. And so that's kind of that. And that's me. Jada.
No.
I'll just say something. I'll try to be brief. One of the things that Michael alluded to was the fact that we have been growing and we have been bringing in new pieces of us and extensions of us.
I
And
just brought in my finger last week.
there you go. And it's been an amazing year, and thanks to all of you, to all our guests and friends and family. But we recognize that we really needed to not say necessarily streamline, but just run things a little more efficiently as we are growing. And so we recognize that fact, and we're like, okay, let's have a big meeting. Michael and Paolo are going back to the States tomorrow. They're cruising back to the States, and so their ship leaves tomorrow from Barcelona. So it was a great meeting point for all of us, and that's why we're here and not anywhere else. But it was a great timing for right at the end of our season, which has been amazing, like I said. But this is like the first time we've had a real big powwow as a group, and we came into this with some agenda, of course, but it just opened up so many more channels and ideas and focus on not only what we've done but what we're doing moving forward. And I have to say, and I think I speak for everybody, that is nothing short of amazing and I'm very proud of how we've all come together and put everything forward and collectively as a group. And so I thank all of you as well. It's been really an honor to sit here with you and no, really, to go through this process. It's really motivating, and I'm looking forward to the next couple of days off, really.
So really quick in the chat, we've got Elena saying love from Sicily, and she says we are all so beautiful.
Hi, Linda.
Okay.
Hi, Sue.
And we've got Cindy here
Hi.
saying ciao everyone, congratulations Martha.
That is
Cindy, congratulations Martha.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And I have to say there were no injuries, there were no insults.
Not yet.
Sue says hi, everyone.
No punches thrown.
Linda Boutillier.
I really expected more. But
Hey, shut him up. Shut him up there.
Why?
Linda Boutillier says hi there. Steve Waldman says hi, all. Kristen Leary says, just went on my first CDV trip last month and look forward to more. Yay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey,
So that's what's come in so far, because I have to be up here to see what's on the chat.
we're reading it from here too.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Oh, well, then
You can put it on the big
but to put it up on the screen.
So without further ado, Daniele.
Book him, Dano.
Oh, me, I can't, nothing, he said the big part.
All of a sudden you're speechless.
Oh my God, you see how talkative you've been for the last 2 days.
Stop talking.
Yeah, I didn't
For
stop
3
talking.
days.
Yeah, I'm shy. No, it was good. It was a
Maggie.
great,
I have another one.
What's the deal here?
I'll be right back.
Well, half of it spilled on the floor.
And whose fault is that?
The Croat.
You really want me to talk?
Yes,
Some of the guests know that I talk a lot. No, it was great.
That's good
It's
connection.
the best way to celebrate a great year. I mean, and Rogi say thanks to all of you, the guests and the people we work with, and it's just the family getting bigger, and that's why it was great staying together and having more ideas. So to give you a much, always the same experience. No matter we go, that's why basically we are here. I can be honest, one of the first points of our agenda was just keep what we do. We never lose what we do, even if we're going. So that's the main goal of this. We want to offer you so much more with the same style, and I'm super happy to be here. And
Linda, hold on.
I can open this.
Hold
You
on.
should open this one. But
First, really quick.
Don't spill it.
Carol said hi, all. Filomena said hello, family. Hello, family. And Linda says we look like we are in a bunker. Now, Linda, I want you to look at the rest of where we are. We are in a
It's a
bunker.
workspace.
We actually are in a bunker.
Yeah,
Okay. Or at least if we actually today we called it the bunker.
In Franco's bunker.
they love that this inside work.
It's a workspace that we rented, but it is a bunker.
Yeah.
Okay, Paula?
It was more fun.
Well, we have a lot of changes. I don't know if you want to show the blackboard with the jobs that everybody has to do.
Okay,
Just real quick.
we are all going to be very busy.
Avoid friends.
Very, very busy. But you guys might want to know one thing that's kind of cool. Right there. 2026 calendar is going to go online on December the 15th, which is pretty early. And our next meeting together is on November the 29th, I think.
Yes.
And Marta needs to stop saying hello.
Explain why.
Okay, so every time that Marta sends a text to one of us, her initial word is hello.
Because I'm
No.
And basically, every time we get a text from Marta where she says hello, we all panic. Because we know that whatever follows her hello is going to be a lot of work.
Then Nadia pointed something interesting. She said hello, and then is a pause.
Yes.
Nothing
Yes.
else.
I know.
It's not like hello, like tin. No, it's hello,
I'm
and
just
then
waiting.
and then
Yeah,
you
you're
get
just like, okay.
panic. That's hello. It's something like, okay, I know you're busy,
So,
so please stop whatever you're doing. I don't care. I need your attention. Okay, that's the
Should
point.
I use the same strategy?
You do the same.
Oh,
You do the same. Don't worry. You are very similar.
Okay.
That's why we win.
Maggie,
Yes,
you're up.
I'm going on vacation in November.
And who's going to answer the email for you?
Yes.
And who's answering your emails?
AI, ChatGPT.
ChatGPT. Okay, so when it says, hey, thanks for writing, Maggie, it was actually ChatGPT. How cool would
Not,
that
not that
That
we're
would be
endorsing that particular platform.
be?
That would-
Or Claude
This is-
AI.
So don't
Yeah,
write
this
email
is
in
not a
November.
paid advertisement
No
for.
emails in November, I will
ChatGPT.
be out of the office.
Don't write email in November.
Yeah.
We have another chat?
No, Linda Boutillier said, you look like you're in a bunker, this is how you keep everyone locked up. Great idea,
Yes.
great idea. I think the put us were too loud.
Okay,
Yes.
so let's see. This is how you keep everything locked up. Yeah. So, if Rocky were above ground, he would just be finding bars. Okay.
There is a
So we
bar.
went underground to make sure that we keep Rocky in check.
The bar came to us, and that wasn't me.
All right. You done? Is that it? I'm just going on vacation in November?
I'm doing a lot of stuff, so which one do you want to talk about?
I don't know. You say it.
We got a lot of projects coming, so it's gonna be fun.
Yes,
Yeah.
we do. Maggie's got a lot of projects.
We all have.
We all have a lot of
Yeah.
projects.
So yeah, if you want to talk about the future projects,
Yeah. And people ask
Well,
us, what are you
let's
doing
go
in
to
the
Nadia.
weekend? You relax?
let's not.
Let's go to Nadia.
Let's not.
Nadia, tell us all of the stuff you talked about in the last few days.
Yes.
In 6 words or less.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Nadia is an amazing listener. She's an amazing listener, and if you want to have somebody to write to, and then we'll just say nothing at all,
Yes.
send your emails to nadia@culturediscovery.com.
No.
No, she's very responsible.
Super responsible.
She's
and she
super
writes
responsible.
super well.
Think of Anthony Robbins, and then somebody completely on the opposite side.
Okay.
We love her.
Do we-
She was my partner today in the awesome scavenger hunt that Maggie put together, and it's
And you
something
were
that would probably may incorporate.
And you came in fourth place.
No, it doesn't matter.
But we're all
Yeah.
we're all
Okay.
wieners.
We're all winners.
We're all wieners.
Oh,
I
no.
survived the
Oh,
morning
no.
along with
Oh,
Yeah, but when she
She's
talked,
alive.
when she talked, you realized that-
We actually have some stuff to announce, by the way.
Yeah, we need to talk one at a time. so-
Yes.
Okay. Got her, you ready?
More or less.
Yes or no?
I'm generic today.
Go.
What's
Kiana is sporting a new color.
Yes.
It's kind of a mauve
So
No.
you will never
blue.
you will never recognize me next year, even next month.
It's like My Little Pony color.
It's what?
My Little Pony
My little
color.
pony color.
Okay, so Kiana is going with My Little Pony this week on her hair. Okay, and I miss that electric blue.
I miss
That was my
the green.
favorite.
I miss the green.
We can make
I like this one.
family vacation with you.
I should do like
Kids would be super happy.
what if I can do like half yellow, half green. So it will be more like, yes, I look at that.
Yes.
But I can be like green and yellow, like a CDV logo.
What about the sunflower?
Why don't we take a poll? Why don't we take a poll amongst our guests and see which they prefer?
Okay, write in the chat. Write in the chat what color you think Kiana should do next, and whatever the winner is,
She will do.
she will do it. That can be problematic.
Don't be so bad with me. Huh? Like,
So since Kiana's not going to say it herself, I'm going to speak as though I'm Kiana. Kiana is the one that everybody's afraid of.
oh, sure. It's not true. You see,
Not
everybody-
anymore.
It used to
No,
be Danielle.
no anymore. Now
It's not like that anymore. Now it's
Now
Kiana.
there is people that ask me, please save me from Kiara. Yeah.
What is happening to this ship?
Yeah.
The same stuff that always happens to this ship. I'm gonna leave you for last.
What about you?
I
spoke. He spoke.
Well, Rocky used to tell me that when he got my emails asking for receipts and stuff, he used to get
Yeah, anxious.
tense and anxious.
Yeah.
But now that he's dealing with Kiara, he misses me.
He misses me. I'm
Yeah,
nicer.
Help me! Help me!
Nicola, tell us, Dothraki, what have you say? Except for Yiddish.
He needs a Strukeny Bella.
Strukkenibellen.
Someone might bring a bottle of antique to Barcelona. That would be amazing. And nothing. We had a couple of great meetings, and we had a lot of fun. And Mislav left today, so it's a bit less fun for me now.
Oh.
Oh.
Mislav, if you're watching this and you're you're not because you got late on you're late on the plane. You're sleeping in Amsterdam. Let's say that's all I have to say.
Okay, well, now you can speak for Mislav. Pretend you're Mislav.
Okay.
So first of all,
You have to smile.
Big smile. And you're gonna get really tall.
Yeah, and big,
So stand on top of the table.
Like for real?
Yeah, this one, really.
we spend a lot of look.
Here's what Mislav would say. I'm really happy to be here.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, it's been great.
Yeah.
It's been it's been great.
I want to
the
give
best.
a word to Islam, and I'm pretty sure that Kiara agrees with me. He's the best in our team. We asked him to do this, and he does it.
Without complaining.
Nothing. We just
That's
asked
the
him.
kind of people you like.
Still
Yeah.
Forget.
Yeah.
He's still new.
You
He's still
know,
new.
He will understand you.
Martha,
You will
Martha,
get
wait
his
till you send him a text saying,
Hello.
Do you know what Isla actually told me today? I wish I was in team with Nico and Daniel.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
He was
Yeah,
so
yes,
tired
thanks.
in the hotel. He actually, I have it on my phone.
yeah.
Show me.
I can't.
It's in Croatian.
It's in Croatian.
Show it.
It'll say something like, give us a
We have ChatGPT can translate.
Storokani, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Martha, you're last.
Something with a lot of consonants.
Spoke already.
No, she didn't. Martha did not speak.
I did.
No, you did not.
She's eating.
She's eating
Martha's
very-
eating.
Stop eating.
It's me now.
By the way, if you've never been to Spain before, if you don't eat every like 47 seconds, then they kick you out of the country. So you're just like
CDV
always,
is bad.
you're just always eating.
Yeah, that's CDV in general. No?
That's what they expect you in Ecuador.
Yeah.
So,
So
first of all, hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
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 Adele.
Me looking
Oh,
Hello.
That's
Hello.
Lionel.
Minority. So, but
So let's talk about the coming project. They can
No,
be
first let's talk
interesting.
about Martha.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
it's been great being part of these crazy people. These 2 days in Barcelona.
I think you
were
need to
amazing.
speak louder
Speak up.
because the microphone
Okay.
is there.
It's amazing to make part of these crazy people. Those 2 days in Barcelona are being amazing, but but nothing. I love you guys.
Oh,
I love
sure.
you.
Oh.
We love you.
We love it.
Lots of love.
Lots of fun.
Okay, so
What's
that's all
love
about.
got to do with it?
What's love
got to do?
Got to do
That's all I know.
This is a business meeting.
Something about secondhand
This is a
emotion.
business meeting.
Yeah.
Rocky,
This is all
how
business.
do you feel?
That's an HR violation.
All right,
How
so
do you feel?
Yeah, we have 28 minutes before they
kick us out of here.
kick us out.
Okay,
to
so
talk about
a couple of
very
weeks
important
ago, a couple of weeks ago, we did the announcement of the yacht, and we will start on May the 31st with an amazing yacht in Croatia. It's going to be starting in Dubrovnik, and it's going to do all the little islands going up towards Split. And what's really cool about it is, number one, the yacht is, oh my God, which must have seen the yacht. You've seen the yacht, I've been on the
It's
yacht,
incredible,
Maggie's on the
yeah.
yacht, Paola, you were on the yacht. It's amazing. And we're going to have no more than 24 people on it. I think is there space left on that still?
What?
Is there space left?
Yeah.
There's a little bit of space left, okay. So I think there's a couple of spots for it, so if anybody wants to do it, trust me, it's gonna be amazing. We're not doing the stuff that anybody else does. It's gonna be all full out the way we do stuff. Basically, Nicola's friends and their families and people's homes, people's ranches on islands with unbelievable water, unbelievable food, unbelievable good time. We'll all be staying on the yacht. The rooms are absolutely beautiful.
The common spaces are amazing.
The what?
The common spaces, like the areas to hang out.
Oh yeah, great common spaces,
Yeah.
lots of loungers,
A small
and it's just us on the yacht, so it's our own yacht, okay? And then on top of that, so at night, what we're going to do, is every night we're gonna have kind of a different themed party or activity, as much as possible out on deck. So we're gonna have a white night one night. We'll probably have a pajama party
Yeah.
one
Like
night.
crazy pajama.
Yeah, crazy pajama parties one night.
Mixology class.
Dancing, we're gonna do a mixology class and competition. We're gonna do this thing, if we can, we're gonna release these lanterns out to sea.
Yeah.
Um,
We have a jet ski.
we have a jet ski on there, we have paddle boards on there.
Kayak.
Could be
Kayaks.
dangerous.
And we're going to we're gonna be in some of the places
Buy
where,
the insurance.
we're gonna be in some of the areas where the sky is the darkest, so the stars are gonna be like unbelievable.
We are going with the cruise. We're going to the places where usually people don't go with the cruise. For example, to Lastovo. Lastovo is the furthest island from Croatian land. It's almost closer to Italy. It's the place in Europe with least light pollution, and from there you can see the Milky Way and everything with your bare eyes. It's amazing.
So we look at all these, there's a lot of small ship cruises that go to Croatia, and we looked at all of those places as where not to go. Right. And it's kind of funny because when Nicola was making plans for it, he would go to these places and they're like, "You're coming here? Really?" Like, but nobody comes here. And he's like, "Yeah, exactly." But I mean, places that nobody goes because those boats aren't even able to get there. And it's
Just to give you the impression of a place where we are going to, for example, Lastovo, only 400 people live there throughout the year
on the island.
on the island. And Mislav and I, we were on Korčula with our friends Petar and Nina, and I say, congratulations to them, they got engaged. So
Aww.
I wish you all the luck. You're the best people in the world. So we just made a decision to go to Lastovo a day before we were supposed to go back to Split, and we got to Lastovo.
And you were invited to the wedding.
And we are invited to do, yeah. So we got to Lastovo, it was already September. The island is completely empty. And we only had one contact, and people from the main village town that has 50 people were so surprised they saw us. As we were talking to the people, they were just showing up, and there was a bunch of people just listening to us, and they were shocked that we are coming here, and I don't know. So we just bought food for the whole village. We brought it. We actually there's only one restaurant. It's a fast food. It's not even a restaurant. So we bought the fish plates and brought them to the guys who work in the supermarket. And people were just happy that we were there. So those are the type of places we go. Of course, we will go to Dubrovnik and some places that if you're already going to Croatia, you need to see them. But again, in Dubrovnik, we're not gonna do the Game of Thrones tour or whatever. We actually have people from there that are gonna show us Dubrovnik and other places from their own perspective, local perspective.
You are a Game of Thrones tour.
So
Yeah.
when we go to
Sure.
the island, the whole town is gonna join us for lunch or dinner.
Good
We're
try.
gonna be a bunch of
On
Americans.
the boat.
It's gonna be like
And on the yacht, it's not gonna be like you're going on a cruise. It's gonna be like, the crew of the yacht is gonna be really just part of our group. So if you wanna, help serve, you wanna, go grab a drink for one of the crew, go grab a drink for one of the crew. You wanna help swab the decks? Help swab the decks. The idea is to make it the way we do everything.
Like sailing with friends.
Yeah.
There is no other people.
So no detachment between guests, crew, teams, just like everything we do. So we're super, super, super excited about that. Okay. Yeah.
can't drink.
And if you are interested in, we put up a couple weeks ago like a pre-registration thing. And one of the very important things is you kind of have to be in good shape. Okay.
Yeah, you do.
I'm not saying you have to be athletic. You have to be in pretty good shape, and you have to like music. Okay, because we are going to be blasting music. On
Wait, Michael's music?
Your music?
Yeah.
No.
Only Croatian music. On that ship, only Croatian.
Oh,
It's going to be AC/DC on deck, Aerosmith.
And Oliver Dragojevic.
So no more
Oh,
Sweet
so-
Carolina.
No.
Bauhaus.
No Sweet Carolina.
No Sweet Caroline.
Neil Diamond, John Denver.
There will be no Sweet
The
Caroline on deck.
Carpenters.
we're gonna throw Robbie overboard.
So, no, but dancing. We'll do different kinds of music at different times and stuff like that. We're also going to have some live music.
I'll follow you.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if you are looking to book this trip, you need to be fitter, and you need to like music and a lot of alcohol, Croatian alcohol, very good alcohol.
Pelinkovac.
Pelinkovac, yes.
It's
You
not
will
as
see.
sober.
We
If
will
you
have
think you party
It's
in
a
your
drive.
life, when you come to Croatia, you
Yes,
see
no
how we
parties.
party.
It's a dry cruise with yoga and meditation.
No.
Farm to table food.
We will
That's
have
actually true.
attendant-
Everything in Croatia is farm to table.
We can
All I
have,
can tell you is everybody that we pass is gonna look and go, we want to be on that boat.
why we don't, we can have a tender full of Pelinkovac.
We can always do it.
Sue after says no Barbie. Remember the song Barbie?
No
Yeah,
Barbie. There will be no Barbie girl. Let's see.
You will
Let's
be the
see.
official soundtrack of the cruise.
So if
Barbie.
you,
Hey, look, Pepona's here.
I think it's
Hey,
gonna be more
Pepon.
like Pirates of the Caribbean.
And Sue said yes, no Barbie.
Pirates of the Adriatic.
Okay, you know what? Honey's gonna watch this, and she's gonna feel so bad that you said no Barbie boat.
so if you want to find the pre-registration, it's on our Facebook. It's the post is pinned, so it's the first post that you will see to find the pre-registration form to sign up for the cruise.
So now the big thing that we have is now.
Somebody needs to work.
So the one thing we have not announced yet,
I'm
at
avoiding
least
emails saying, where can I find the
More announcements.
not officially.
More announcements. Are you
Oh yes, we have.
Are you pregnant, Mike?
How'd you know?
Oh,
Okay.
A little rabbit hole.
Yeah, big news. This is not ready to go online yet, but it will be ready within the next few weeks, and I will let people know when. Okay, but it is absolute and on calendar. It's just not on the website yet or anywhere else. But we are opening in Madrid on April the 5th, 2025. We will have an inaugural trip, alumni only. And all I can tell you is we've all kind of been doing dry runs of it for the last 2 years. And we finally got it to where we want it, got all the right people, and oh my God. So people that say, oh, well, what is it besides Madrid? Well, it's really actually the area around Madrid. So it's kind of like all of the other hub and spoke trips that we do. It's really about that general area. So it's Madrid and the surroundings of Madrid. And there's also Toledo in there, but it's a lot more about the cool stuff that you've never experienced in real Madrid life, which blew my mind. We're actually staying dead center downtown Madrid in probably the best location you possibly could be. But then on days so somebody wants to stay back, they're in the middle of Madrid with all the shopping, all the restaurants, and all that. But when we go on excursions outside of Madrid, do cooking classes, do all kinds of stuff, it's going to be in private villas in the outskirts of the city, up in the hills. It's going to be unbelievable. And it was like, when I saw it, I can say to myself, one thing was better than the last, and everything absolutely blew my mind. And Paola's.
Love it.
Yeah. So we're super, super, super excited about that. And again, that's going to start on April the 5th. Anybody want to say anything about that?
Well, April 5th is also Martha's birthday.
Yeah, that's why we planned that.
Yes.
We had a great weekend last year when we were doing this part of pre-scouting before Michael and Paul were there, and then it was also Rogi, and then we did before.
Yeah.
And that's a great coincidence. I mean, we started scouting Spain now a few years ago. We were in different area. We met great people, and then in the end we come out with Marta, and she found the right people to do Madrid. Another adjustment with Michael and Paul there, and then yes, we want to do things, but we don't rush if we don't have the right people and the right experience. So, and sometimes we move from other. So some of the guests, our guests, they are hearing about Spain since before Croatia. So Croatia happened before than Spain, and this is something that is great for us. Only when we have the right people, the right experience,
And the right timing.
the right timing, and
Yeah.
Martha, great.
But then we're going to be working on more locations this
I'll
year.
tell that in a second, yeah.
Okay.
So
This is
Madrid,
going to happen.
somebody might say, why April the 5th? Well, turns out, weather. Okay, Madrid, you're going to have, or more likely to have the best weather that time of year. Okay, so that's why we chose April the 5th. So we're going to do Madrid. The first one's going to be this coming April, but then in 2026, we're going to start working on springtime and autumn in Madrid. So the shoulder seasons when it's not 120 degrees there. Okay.
Yeah.
And when we do the, there's also going to be an interesting bull experience. Yeah, and we're not going to go to a bullfight, but I think that after this experience, people might have a very interesting, unique, and different perspective over that bullfighting culture that they have there. That having been said, in 2026, everybody's heard of the running of the bulls, and people want to go there. That's a bucket list thing. We're not going to go to the running of the bulls. We're going to go to the other running of the bulls, the one where all the tourists don't go. So we're going to start planning weeks there where we actually participate in like the real, not touristy running of the bulls.
In the small little towns.
Right,
Yeah.
which are always centered around some kind of a
Same.
Religious
holiday,
holiday.
religious holidays. It's not like it's just something they do just to
Yeah,
do.
it's like the
really
end of
just
August, beginning of
specific.
September. That's
It's a really
And
specific
the reason we didn't want to do Pamplona, which is where the famous one is, honestly, is because it's a zoo. It's, you got a million people there, and you just it's crazy. But you go to the smaller towns where they have basically a largely identical experience without a billion tourists trying to get killed. So
Bigger big
It could be dangerous.
That's my face for who doesn't know, all of us as a
Stand
face.
up,
Show your
please.
t-shirt.
Stand up, please.
I didn't
wear my t-shirt today.
No, that's my t-shirt with all of us and say, Daniele, it could be dangerous. All of us have a different face. That's
My- my t-shirt says onward and upward.
Yeah.
I think everyone knows why.
And
Yes.
give me my receipt.
Give you receipts.
Receipt.
Marta,
I really like it,
but
Stories.
because she's always trying to get people to put stories on Instagram.
Mine says, I want a medal this big because I've been married with Michael
Yeah,
for 39 years.
And I'm hard to be married to.
In the year one.
Rocchio.
How about no?
Mine is I don't like people.
Guess what?
I laughed my ass off when I saw that.
Mine is I'm always smiling.
Which means because he never smiles.
I always smile.
And also let me thank you, Camilla from Amalfi. Some of you know that she helped us and she made this.
Very cute.
Handmade, she wrote everything, so thank you, Camilla, and all the family
Isla,
there.
what does
And
Isla
Mislav
say?
says Stockholm Pitipala, which means
Backwards in Croatian.
can I say what it is? Yeah.
Yeah.
Get 100 heart attacks.
Oh, it's
I can go
funny.
nearer and show them.
Yeah.
show them.
Yes, and show them.
All of us, and me
specifically-
without a beard.
And Daniele without a beard.
Okay, so me is very easy to be recognized in the picture because I am the only one with blue hair. And then we have Paola, Daniele, Rocky, Michael, and Maggie. And then we have Nadia. Who is that one here?
Mislav.
Misla.
Misla,
Marta-
the biggest one is
Marta and
Misla.
Nico.
And I left mine at the hotel.
Should have
Most of us did, yeah.
Georgia. Should have Georgia in there.
Georgia, yeah.
Georgia. Yeah. Okay, so
You must go.
any other chats to deal
Any
with?
questions?
No, you're good, you're good.
Now is the Q&A.
Nicola said something. Sta guardando.
It's just
What?
watching me.
Yeah, we were watching the comments.
Okay. All right. So projects we're working on. So we have a lot of projects, and when we say we're working on a project, the way we work, typical companies in this business, they say we're going to do trips in this place, and then they contact a local company that does them, and if they want to, inside of a few weeks, they've got something ready. Every time we've ever started somewhere new, we have taken usually 2 to 3 years to do it. And the reason we take so long is because we focus first on the people, and then on the stuff we can do, and then on the places. And the people is always the hardest part, because if we don't feel it with them, it's never gonna happen, so.
If they don't love us,
Yes.
No pasa nada.
But that's why it takes a lot of time, because we have to spend a lot of time building relationships with people, not just saying, hey, we're gonna come to your winery and pay you.
Hi, Elisa.
Elisa's there?
Yeah.
It's the daughter.
Daddy's almost coming.
I don't see her in the chat.
It just says Elisa is watching.
Oh, hi Elisa.
Tomorrow. Ciao.
Yep. So, so that's what I was getting at was, it takes us a really, really long time because we put a lot of heart into it and we have to build relationships. So we only go to that winery if we built a really strong relationship with the people that own that winery. And to us, our team, our guests, and our vendors are all on the same level. And that's very untraditional, unconventional. So it takes us a long time, which is why it's taken a few years to get Spain ready. And it took us a few years to get Croatia ready. And every place we've gone, it's taken us a few years. So when we say we're working on a new project, it means we're planting seeds in these places. In some places, the seeds have started to take root. In some places, we're kind of watering them, hoping they're going to take root. And as a result, there's a lot of those, okay? So among those,
February.
in February, Paola and I are flying down to Argentina and Uruguay. And this is a seed that has definitely taken root, okay? And we are going to be going all around Argentina and Uruguay with, what's her name again?
Maria Magdalena.
Maria Magdalena. With Maggie.
What is Maggie?
And we are working on putting together a trip down there that is basically all about Maggie's family. And we're going to be going to ranches. Her brother is a gaucho.
Yeah, I don't know if you're ready for this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to be having a lot of steak.
Yay!
Okay. Yeah. And we're going to be going around with Maggie's mom, who is the sweetest person in the world, by the way. So it's going to be all about Maggie's family, and their life. And it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. And so we're super excited. So Paola and I are going to go down there in February. We're going to be down there for 3 weeks. And Maggie's already got a full plan for what she wants the trip to look like. And we're going to go through it, go through the details. And I have a very, very, very strong feeling this is going to be a reality. This is going to be something that we're going to be doing in the winters because Uruguay and Argentina are in the southern hemisphere, so we don't want to go in the summer when it's raining and cold. So this is going to be trips that we're going to do generally in February, November, February, December, yeah. So that is almost certainly going to happen. I would venture to guess there's a good chance 2026.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Yeah.
So we have Janine.
Oh, let me put it up. Yeah. Hold on. See, I have to come all the way over here to put Janine.
Cindy.
Maggie is amazing. Says you. Jeez.
You should come.
Maggie is amazing.
I know.
And Cindy Pettit says, really looking forward to Uruguay and meeting Maggie's family. You should have been in Soriano a couple of weeks ago. Her mom is amazing. Okay. So project number 2. What should we go with on that one?
We have more.
You have a lot.
Goro?
Yes, Armadillo.
Yeah, you can do that.
And we have ice cream.
Goro.
Douro.
Okay.
Douro. First of all, it's not Douro, it's Douro.
Doru.
Douro.
Doru. Okay, Doru.
Duero.
It's not spelled D.
Duero.
Douro.
Duero.
We found
Yes, Douro.
we found a little riverboat in Portugal, and it only has 14 cabins.
The Queen's Riverboat.
And it was actually used by Queen Elizabeth during the Jubilee. It was the royal riverboat on the Thames, and now it's in Portugal. And it's absolutely adorable. And I'm going to get this
It
off the
has a really
screen.
cool bar.
And as Rocky would say, it has a really cool bar.
There it is. Next to Rocky's room.
Yeah, you don't get that room, Rocky. But it's only got 14 cabins, so it's really, 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 it's very old style, classic.
Almost like
And-
Orient Express train.
And we can have great Gatsby parties.
Yeah, it was really amazing because when we got on it, first we had to go on to right next to where we were. There was the Ama Waterways riverboat on the Douro River, and then there was the Viking riverboat. And it was like they're big, huge riverboats.
300 passengers.
Yeah. And you got on them, and they're all just like super ultra modern. And then we stepped onto our little one, and it was like, oh my God, this thing was so cool.
It reminds me of the Orient Express.
Yeah, it's like the Orient Express on water. And the idea behind that one is we will go, so all the Douro River cruises go to exactly the same places and do exactly the same thing. The only thing that changes is which boat you're on. Even when they do excursions at different stops on the river, it's literally the same company that does all the exact same excursions. But we will stop all different places. Okay, number one, because we're able to, because it's a smaller boat, and number two, because we want to do cool stuff. And it's going to be very, very, very CDV in every way.
We're going
And
to do cooking classes
We will do cooking
in
classes.
a very small land that
Yes.
right now you will all know the name, Figueira Castelo Rodrigo.
And we will go to a place with an amazing sunset.
With an amazing sunset. Again,
Rodrigo.
Figueira Castelo Rodrigo. Say it again.
Figueira Castelo
Rodrigo.
Don't say Fig-
No,
don't say Figueira if you're in Italy.
no. Say why not?
And we will see the engravings.
Oh my God! So what?
Oh my God.
12,000 years old
Yes, it's
or longer?
Prehistoric.
Yeah, prehistoric. Like some of the oldest, ancient paintings.
No paintings,
Yeah.
Engravings in the world are, and it's just like in this valley. You just go there and you just,
And we go there in the middle of the night.
yeah, it's unbelievable. But this trip is going to start in Porto, and it's probably going to end in Madrid. So it's going to be the time on the Douro River with a boat, and then we're going to go land into Spain, and then we'll flip it around and do it from Madrid going to Porto. So we'll kind of do it both ways.
So something about what's unique about the Douro River.
Douro.
Thank you, Rocky.
Douro.
Very well.
I'm partially Portuguese. Is that the river, but the boat goes on, and there's a series of locks that the boat goes through. And after a couple of the locks, it's kind of like, okay, been there, done that. But what's nice is that the riverboat, it docks, and then we do our land excursions, and the boat continues on upriver or downriver, and we meet up with it as the boat has moved along. And at night, the boat is docked because you're not allowed to sail on the river at night. So the boat is docked, so you don't have to worry about, ocean motion or whatever. But it's really cool. So it really maximizes the time that you spend either on the land excursion part or on the ship. So it's not like you're just on the boat the whole time and just on and off and doing that. It's really it's very well organized, and there are some awesome things that we have to do there, I have to say.
Yeah. And wine. If you don't like water, join us, please.
Next,
Madeira.
talk about Madeira. Okay, so Madeira.
It's bananas. It's completely bananas.
And Boncha.
And Boncha, yeah. So Madeira, for those that don't know what Madeira is
A banana plantation.
it's an island that is off the coast of Morocco, which belongs to Portugal. What makes it really, really amazing is that it's a subtropical destination that feels like the Hawaii of Europe. And so we are starting to work on something there as well. There's not very much tourism there, which is very cool to have. And there's some of the most breathtaking scenery I've ever seen in my life. Some of the coolest people I've seen in my life.
The drives are
Yeah.
incredible, the beaches and
And there is an amazing New Year's Eve.
the diverse
So,
landscape. It's
It's beautiful.
really is. It is like Kauai
Yeah,
meets
Lots of waterfalls.
Europe.
Yeah.
and the meat, oh my
Oh,
god.
the best
Oh, the
meat
meat is
ever.
to die. And Madeira wine is to die for.
I love
It has
that.
amazing meat. I didn't see one cow when we were there. It has amazing.
No, that is in the Azores.
That's
Happy cows is in the Azores.
It's in the Azores.
That's what it's.
It's in the Azores.
The happy cows are in the Azores.
So we have
Okay,
Yeah,
we need to wrap it up.
we have
All
5
right,
minutes.
come on, take a couple new ones. Okay,
Yeah.
Iceland.
Iceland,
Sevilla.
Iceland.
Sevilla, Andalusia.
Iceland, we were in the cruise, and then they came up with an idea being there with Michael. We were in the cruise in August, and there was this group of teachers and also Maggie and all. We come in Soriano, we met Rosa, and she's a teacher in Libre Regali, and we started having some contact. She can be happy with the family to help us, so we're in the process to doing something. The idea is also in this case, Iceland can be February, March for potentially Northern Light because that's something that depends on the
Northern Lights.
weather, and also in summer, especially period and in Italy or Spain, for example, it's too hot. You can't trust you, but trust me, that's chill. We for you, but it's a give other experience. So the experience there was great. Was like being on another planet. So we are in the process of starting. So we don't know what is going to happen. We can know for sure more in 1 month.
Yeah.
That's
And like some of the things about Iceland are like everybody that goes to Iceland and they go to Reykjavik, and everybody that goes to Reykjavik goes to the Blue Lagoon. And we're talking to Rosa, and she's like, God, we don't go there. No, here's where we go. And she was telling us about this place where they go that's got these thermal baths that are akin to the Blue Lagoon, but oh my God, 1,000 times nicer and no tourists. It's where the locals go and they have picnics and just really, really cool stuff, and ice waterfalls, and just amazing, amazing stuff.
Geysers shooting up like
Yeah.
crazy.
Absolutely amazing. Don't know how the food's going to be, though. We'll have to figure that one out.
no,
It's one fish that they eat is shark.
Ah, yes.
No.
I was with Sue in Lisbon and we tried shark, remember? She's here.
You only need to eat it without
It's-
smelling it.
Well, I got the smell on my fingers until late that afternoon in Lisbon. We had a driver of a tuk-tuk, which is things that we never do, but we get a tuk-tuk. And the driver was from Game of Thrones.
Really?
Yes,
Yeah.
he was in the Game of Thrones.
Was
And he
he-
gave us a piece of cod.
Oh.
And
Not the bacalao
Yeah.
barbecue.
no, not cod.
Not the
No,
bacalao barbecue.
sorry, not cod, shark. And he opened
Shark
the
is
box,
worse than
and I was like, without
Not the squalo barbecue.
let me try. No, I was
Remember
like,
the night
shock,
watchman?
shock. It was like, nobody take it.
The
So
one time
fast as you did,
the watchman
because
at the,
just the
with the
smell.
white knights.
But I just
But we-
felt the smell after.
In Game of Thrones,
Oh, the wall.
the wall.
The
Was he on the wall?
No, it was one of the.
Okay, we have to stop this really soon.
Otherwise,
How long do we have?
You didn't say anything
Oh,
about
yeah.
Andalusia,
Other regions
Michael.
in Spain.
5 minutes, guys.
Okay, we're also working in Andalusia. I'm putting something together. We're working on doing something in Catalonia, which is where we are right now, so the Barcelona area. And we're working on, there's actually something happening. There may be something we'll see on the Nile River. It'll be a very local thing. And we have a yacht in Greece, and we are looking at what kind of itineraries we want to do there, what areas we want to be, because we don't want to do the typical Santorini thing and all that. We want to do something really, really cool.
Michael, we have to catch our ferry to Ibiza.
Yes, I know.
Come on, guys.
And Yada is working on South Africa and possibly something between Paris and Normandy. Okay. In South Africa would be safaris type thing. And so those are projects that are going on. And then up there, all the other projects you see are lots of stuff for us to work on. Wow.
Maybe France.
What?
Maybe France.
I said Paris one.
France,
Yeah. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
But the main thing is we are still who we are, and we're still focused on everything that we've always been doing, and
Which is more of us.
none of that changes. So,
So, that having been said, we can close this out. So everyone say goodbye.
Ciao.
bye guys. Thank you.
No, see you on the cruise, and see you in Spain, and see you everywhere in the next year.
And Powell and I tomorrow hop on a ship in Barcelona and go back to Florida, where we will see Aria in 2 weeks. So, bye guys.
Oh, ciao, Joanne. Big Joanne. Ciao. See now she's. Ciao.
All right.
I need to